she would start to do the program, and then all of a sudden she would feel worse. Her pain was worse, everything, and she would just abort. And then she would go back to cooked food again. The pain would go away. And then she would start again. Same thing would happen. She would abort. I said, you're aborting detox. It was like she had to go through the worst part of it, and then all of a sudden recovery was the other place. So my specialty is understanding the cellular basis of cellular repair and inflammation, right? So it's very, very specific. That's why my protocol is so specific. Like plant-based diets could be anything, right? My protocol is specific because this is the nutrition necessary for cellular repair and reversal of disease through eliminating inflammation, right? Activating the anti-inflammatory immune system and slowing down that inflammatory immune system. So those nutrients can't be cherry-picked. Like those are what's necessary for full disease reversal. People can get relief of symptoms lots of ways, like just juicing. Almost nothing is happening. You're not getting anything into your body. Nothing's triggering it, and you can feel better. And then you add any food back, pain's back. So you didn't heal. You didn't heal. You just didn't trigger. Okay. And I've had a lot of people come to me from like water fasting, juice fasting, where like, as long as they don't eat, they're fine. Yeah. That's not a life plan. You can't do that. So if you can't tolerate the foods that you need for repair, like fiber, essential for repair. There was a study done on mouse lupus where only giving the mice fiber healed their lupus. And I was like, well, that's interesting. You can't get more fiber than hyper-nourishment, right? Now, don't give them just the fiber, give them the micronutrients that go with it in the food. But I'm just saying it's an essential part. It's something that juices can't give you. But if you feel like when you add those nutrients, so you're adding the smoothies that have all the fiber, and you're adding the omega-3s and all that, and now, I feel worse, the joint pain's worse and all this stuff, that might actually be part of your healing process, is that initial week. People can have a flare of symptoms. And I've had a few people who've done my group for this reason. One in particular I was thinking about, she had juvenile rheumatoid arthritis. So she'd had arthritis since she was a kid. She was like 12 or 13. And she kept meeting me for appointments. And what would happen was she would start to do the program, and then all of a sudden she would feel worse. Her pain was worse, everything, and she would just abort. And then she would go back to cooked food again. The pain would go away. And then she would start again. Same thing would happen. She would abort. I said, you're aborting detox. So I said, but she was terrified. I said, do it with me. Do it in the group. I'll watch you. So she started. And again, after a few days, everything's getting worse. I said, I'm with you. Keep your water high. I'm watching. And after about a week, maybe a week and a half of that, suddenly, for the first time, she could walk down the stairs without holding on and without limping. For the first time. And all of a sudden, all her disease reversal all happened right after that. It was like she had to go through the worst part of it, and then all of a sudden recovery was the other place. Because things like omega-3s, they attach to your cell membranes. When your cell membranes have omega-3s, toxins are released more easily that have been stored. So when you feel worse, it's not because you're getting toxic, it's because you're releasing them and you're experiencing what was stuck in the cells, right? Metabolism starts to speed up. All these great things start to happen. But it feels worse instead of better. It's kind of like, you're into fitness. When you haven't worked out in a while and you do a heavy workout, the next day you can't even comb your own hair. Right? But on the other side of that pain is some slamming portobello mushroom caps on the shoulder, right? So it's kind of like that, where it feels painful, but it's okay.